last stop for me was a stop by the Cakewalk booth to see what those guys are up to. I talked to Rich Curtis from Cakewalk, and he wanted to talk about the new V-Studio 100, which was a little box that I was pretty sure I wasn't interested in until he explained it to me, and I realized that it was something that all the musicians that come through my studio need. I mean, they need this thing. It's the perfect little device for a musician that needs something to do recording on their computer. I mean, you can buy a standalone recorder, and that's an easy solution for a musician who wants to just do some song scratching. But then if you want to take some of that stuff to a studio, it can be very clumsy, or if you want to do some editing on a computer, it can be really clumsy to work with one of those things. The V-Studio 100 is really a great tool for a musician that wants a simple, flexible, sort of Swiss Army knife solution to recording just basic tracks and doing some simple computer-based recording. Check this little device out.
Well, my name is Rich Curtis. I'm the East Coast product specialist and technical sales representative for Cakewalk, based out of Boston, Massachusetts. And we're here at AES in 2009 at the JJCC, and we're talking with Rip here from ProRec.com and telling a little about one of our new products, which is the Cakewalk Sonar V-Studio 100. Basically what we got here is a 4-part box. It's like a Swiss Army knife for musicians, and it's a problem solver at the same time. First thing we got is an audio interface. So this is an 8-input, 6-output audio interface. You can see we got 2 XLR inputs right in the front. We have a high Z control for guitar players, and they each have sensitivity knobs right on the front. On the back we have an additional 6 inputs, as well as 6 outputs that we can use to send different mixes out to people, whatever you want to do, however you want to route that inside your software. The second thing it is a DAW controller. So you basically have your transport control right here in the front with all your basic controls, nice soft buttons, and we also have a 100mm touch-sensitive motorized fader. And a great thing about this is this has, it's 14-bit, so you have hundreds and thousands of frames in here, so I can get a very accurate mix. And it is fully motorized. It will play back and represent my automation for what I've done in my DAW. The third thing that this unit is a digital mixer. So whether this is attached to a computer via the USB 2.0 jack or not, it works as a full mixer with 8 inputs, 6 outputs, and also comes with built-in compression, EQ, and reverb. You can see I have all my digital controls right on the top here. I have 2 panning knobs for my inputs on the front, and I also have my compression EQ buttons that I can turn on or off, pre or post, and I can control those using these 3 rotary encoders underneath my screen to adjust my equalization or effects. The fourth thing this unit is a full-blown wave recorder. And if you look on the front of the unit, you'll see right here that we have a little SD card in there. And this is actually an 8GB SD card that I paid about $20 for. And this little guy will hold about 512 minutes of 24-bit 96K audio right on this card. The thing I like about this is it makes your libraries very small. You can carry them around in your pocket even. You put this little guy right in the wave recorder there, and at this point I could unhook this unit, disconnect my USB cable, and take this unit on the road with me and record my 8 inputs right to this wave recorder at 24-bit 96K, bring it back home or back to the studio, plug it back in, and actually mix those right inside my digital audio workstation. Another new thing for us here at Cakewalk is this is one of our first units to be fully Mac and PC compatible, and it also does work with any digital audio workstation that supports Mackie control. So right now you can see on this Mac we have it running with Logic Pro, although we can also run it with Ableton Live or whatever DAW you decide to use that supports Mackie control, and take your creativity on the road with you. Lastly, it also comes with a couple of versions of our software. One is Sonar VS, a very simple to use digital audio workstation, and also comes with our VS production pack, which includes a bunch of plugins including Dimension and Rapture LE, which are 2 most popular software synthesizers. We also comes with Channel Tools, which is a great spatial imager to give you a nice wide mix. Boost 11, which is a peak limiter. It also comes with one of our brand new plugins called Vocal Strip, or the VX64, and it's a 64-bit vocal toolkit. So a lot of other things included in that pack. All this, you can come see your local retailer about it. It runs for about $6.99 everywhere, and I suggest you check it out, and we're really proud to be able to have this unit and show this to you today. Again, my name's Rich Curtis from Cakewalk, and you can check out any of these products at www.cakewalk.com or www.sonarvstudio.com. Thanks for coming out.